Hello and welcome to today's class. To start with, let's come into our child's pose, big toes together, knees wide, arms above the head, relaxing the head and the chest down towards the ground. Slowly rise on up and come into your downward facing dog. Place the feet where it feels comfortable and bicycle out the legs. Feel free to test the feet a little bit wider today and see how that feels. Inhale the right leg up, step it up in between the hands, find some balance in your runner's lunge. Ground down for your right foot, hands can come a little bit further forward, lift your left leg up and then lift your hands up for your warrior three, balancing on your right leg. Bend the left knee, bring it behind the right and place it down on the ground, coming into your cow face pose. Knees are stacked. Bring your left hand up, your right hand behind. See if you can clasp your hands behind your shoulders. Unhooking that, keep your feet where they are, lift your bum up, turn towards the left and bring yourself all the way around and you should end up with your other knee on top. If that's too confusing, just uncross the legs and bring the other leg on top. And then bring your right arm over, left arm behind. Again, see if you can hook behind your shoulders. Unhook, roll forward, bring your left leg out, plant your left foot flat on the ground, coming into your warrior three on your left leg. So lift your right leg up, hands at heart center, find some balance and then slowly place the right foot behind for your runner's lunge. Step your left foot back to plank, vinyasa down. Take your own variations. You can lower the knees, you can keep them up, you can do cobra or up dog, and we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up high, step it up in between the hands, runner's lunge. Then bring your hands out a little bit further. Come into your warrior three. Lift that right leg up, hands to heart center. Bend the right knee, bring it behind the left, bring it all the way down to the ground. Come to seated, knees are stacked. Right arm up, left arm back. See if you can clasp your hands behind your shoulders. And then unhook the hands, keep the feet where they are, lift your bum up, turn towards the right and keep turning all the way around till you come to face forward again. And again, you should end up with the other knee on top. Left arm up and over, right arm back. See if you can clasp. Unhook the arms, lean forward, plant your right foot flat on the ground. Come into your warrior three. Left leg lifts up, hands at heart center. Slowly place your left foot behind, hands to the ground, runner's lunge. Step back to plank. Take your own variation of your vinyasa and we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Right leg up high behind, step it up in between the hands, runner's lunge, and then bring your hands a little bit further forward, warrior three, lift that left leg up, hands to heart center. Bend your left knee, start bending it behind the right, come all the way down to seated. Cow face pose, left arm up, right arm behind, see if you can clasp. Doesn't matter if you can or you can't here. Unhook the arms, lift your bum up, turn towards the left, keep turning around until you come back to the front with the other knee on top. Right arm up and over, left arm behind, see if you can clasp. Unhook the hands, lift up, place your left foot flat on the ground. Warrior 3 on this side, right leg lifts behind you, hands to heart center. And then slowly place your right foot behind, hands to the ground, runner's lunge, step back to plank. Vinyasa will meet in downward facing dog. One more time on the other side. Left leg rises up. Plant it in between the hands. Warrior 3, hands out a little bit in front for some balance. Right leg up, hands to heart center. Bend the right knee, place it behind the left. Come to seated. Right arm up and over, left arm behind. Clasp those fingers if you can. Unhook, lift your bum up, turn towards the right, keep turning all the way around, come back to seated. Left arm up and over, right arm behind. Unhook, come, roll forward, lift your hips up, place your right foot flat on the ground, warrior 3. Lift that left leg up high behind, hands to heart center. Slowly place that left leg behind, plant the hands, step back to plank, and take your last vinyasa. We'll meet back in downward facing dog for a few breaths. And slowly lower in the knees, come into your child's pose, and let's take a couple of deep, long breaths here. Feel free to repeat this class, and thank you so much for practicing with me today.